Today, Kyron Wilson and John Higgins. So let's our MC, I think he's ready for us, Rob Walker.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In the 47-year history of the Kazoo World Snooker Championship, only 60 men have ever graced the single table setup at the Crucible. 7 of today's 8 contenders have been there again, and they will be desperate to do so once more. By the end of tonight, 4 men, only 4, will be within 1 win of the ultimate match. It's showtime here in Sheffield. Please welcome one of the all-time greats. He recovered brilliantly from 4-0 down yesterday after the mental fatigue of his epic late-night win over Allen, trying to close in on a 12th Crucible semi-final 28 years after his first. He's the 3rd most decorated player in history, the pride of Scotland, the Wizard of Wishaw, the one and only John Higgins. And his opponent, without question, back to his very, very best with this run in Sheffield. He's made a great start to his quest for a 4th semi-final in 7 years. He will be fired up and focused today because he's the one and only warrior, Kyron Wilson. And now to a player 5 frames away from the biggest win and the biggest payday of his entire career. For 2 grueling sessions, he stood toe-to-toe with one of the sport's most prolific winners. Can he do so again now for a famous victory? Always calm, always composed. He's the silent assassin, Jack Jones. And finally, to a player also 5 frames away from what would be a 6th Crucible semi-final. It's been an incredible season, and he wants the chance to make it even better. He dug deep last night, and will need to do so again this morning. The champion from 19, the one and only ace in the pack, he's Judd Trump.
And there they are. Well, if you would like to watch Kyron Wilson against John Higgins, it's the 2nd session and it's available on the Red Button and iPlayer and on the website, of course. But here on BBC Two, we're concentrating on the final session of Judd Trump against Jack Jones. Can you call this one? Let's join Stephen Hendry and Dennis Taylor.
Thank you, Catherine. Good morning, everyone. And what an intriguing morning we're going to have here. Can't separate these players. Last evening's session, some of the frames were quite long. The 10th frame lasted for 55 minutes. And just when it looked like Judd might be going to open up a 2-frame advantage, he had to sit in that seat last night and watch Jack Jones make a break of 117. That was superb, Stephen, to get him all square.
Yeah, the 3rd and deciding session. I mean, I'd be looking for Judd, who's won 5 tournaments this season and the overwhelming favourite to win this match. Looking for him to find a gear this morning. Find what's needed. That's what you'd be expecting. But it's not going to be easy, because that man that was on your screen there, Jack Jones, has proved a very stubborn opponent. And that's one thing that Judd is going to need if he's going to dominate this session, is he needs his long game working.
And he doesn't need to be leaving easy opportunities like this.
What?
Not a good chance because of the black tied up. The pink's awkward. Might be able to get on a red at the back of the bunch here. Wow. How could you miss that? Because he played for the red I mentioned, and now Judd can come to the table, possibly pot a red and just nudge the red next to the black. But, well, that's the easiest ball that Jack has missed in the whole match. I know it's early morning, but that's a bit of a shock to the system. And that's what Jack would have been playing had he potted the blue.
A couple of very nice little cannons played by Judd in the first two shots.
9.
And he'd have loved to have seen that blue miss from Jack, seen those early nerves. Judd, of course, well used to this situation. That player there is
60.
definitely not. So Judd, as I say, I want to stamp his authority on this session as soon as possible.
What he did do
70.
last night, Judd, he kept patient. There was a lot of frames that were awkward. There was no breaks made between from frame 11 onwards until that final frame when Jack made the century. It was awkward frames that they were playing, but he kept very patient. And that's what you need to do, because there are going to be sessions where the frames go a little awkward.
Yeah, since frame 1, Judd made 110. His highest break since then is 68.
22.
The way he started the match, I thought he was going to really dominate it, but he's just not been able to. He's not been able to dictate the match at all on his terms.
Well, he's looking at that long red up past the blue. This would give him a confidence boost if this goes in, but as I say, he was very patient. He normally would be down and have a go at that. You see, he can play that pot and get himself on the blue and not leave a great deal, so it's definitely the shot to play. Nowhere near. Wow.
Judd from 22.
I think last night's session took quite a bit out of both these players, so they may take a while to settle in here this morning. It was a clever shot that Jack played. He was on the blue. He's covered the red that's over the pocket. Can Judd cover it? He's played the double. That seemed rather risky. He felt he couldn't get a safe area on the table, so decided to have a go at a very risky double.
Well,
That helps the pink going onto the black spot.
7. 8.
You would have to say this is the biggest day of Jack Jones's career, playing the world number 2 to get to the one table situation at the Crucible Theatre. A big session for the Welshman here.
Missed the cannon he was looking for. Not sure if one of these reds will cut back to the right corner.
Yeah, missing that cannon that you mentioned there, Stephen, has made it the end of break. Had he have flicked that red, he would have had a terrific chance. But his tactical play
Jack Jones 40.
last evening was superb. Judd's right up there now with the best in the safety department, but Jack Jones he even outplayed Judd in the safety department. He's playing a safety shot, but he might get near this 3-ball plant.
One.
In it goes, and he's on the green with an angle, I think, to get up to the reds. What a chance this has turned out to be. He picked out a terrific 3-ball plant there.
Yeah, you feel this is a really important visit for Judd Trump to win the frame right now, because because the more he sort of stutters and doesn't take these opportunities, it's going to give his opponent more and more confidence. Jack looks very nervous to me this morning. Judd's got to, as I say, really stamp his authority on this session. Do what he's supposed to do.
4.
And win these frames in one visit.
5.
Can you believe it?
It's on 5.
Both players very edgy this morning. Didn't cue that very smoothly.
Well,
He's had a few chances now, Jack, in this opening frame. Can he take this one? It's just a bit awkward to get to this. So look how much cue there is from his bridge hand to the cue ball. Very awkward. And he's lost the white because of that. Still pot this red, but
7.
bridging over that was awkward to judge the pace of the cue ball.
Yeah, with every ball that Jack pots, it'll ease the nerves that he's feeling. So you'd expect these nerves from Jack Jones, not so much from Judd Trump. As I say, he's one of the best players in the world. He's won 5 times this season, one of the favourites for this championship. Very, very indifferent performance in this match. I don't know. As Judd's concerned, he's got one eye on the semi-final. And that's making him edgy.
10.
But he's had good chances, both players, to win this first frame. As yet, no one's grasped it. Jack Jones with his latest chance. And he's just slowly but surely becoming more comfortable at the table. This is why it was imperative for Judd to that last visit win it, to keep his opponent feeling the way he was.
Such an easy pink as well that Judd missed.
17.
Just didn't push the cue through in a straight line there.
$18.
Can he still hold for the red that he developed there? Sacrificed a little bit of position to open the two reds. It's a thin one, as you can see. And that was about the best he could do. He dropped it in dead weight and he still lost the white somewhat. This is a test.
25.
Both reds available, but with the white near the cushion, a real test of your cue action. Very good.
26.
His technique is standing in good stead here.
Yes, as I say, he's starting to look and feel more comfortable. He looked very, very nervous at the start, but all these pots, together with seeing his opponent looking just as nervous, will have given him confidence. He might have come out this morning expecting Judd to, as I say, find the gear that he's supposed to find, being one of the best players in the world, as I keep saying. Judd's not done it, so Jack's got to be feeling good.
If he can pot the pink and that final red, Judd will need a snooker. Now he's got the perfect angle on the pink, so he's got to decide whether to drop in behind it or just nudge it out. So dropping in behind it, as I say, he doesn't have to get out onto a colour. He can just roll this in and then roll tight up against the pink.
39.
This will put him 28 ahead with 27 remaining. Just shows you how tight these pockets are. But he's potted so many of those, probably the best in this year's World Championship at potting them along the cushions. I've seen him pot so many.
Jack Jones 40.
One snooker needed, and he didn't get tight up behind the black. He's pushed the yellow over the pocket. That will be the end of this opening frame. I think he can get past the blue, just enough room.
Two. Five.
Judd will stay in his seat now. Doesn't matter about the brown wobbling. Yeah, he nods to the referee. A very edgy start from both players, and Judd missing that easy pink. That was costly. Jack Jones has got himself back in the lead at 9-8.
It'd be pretty hard to claw his way back.
OK, then, back we go.
give you an idea why Judd's struggling. 86% is for pot success is very, very low. To say for someone who's had the success he's had this season, and it was certainly higher in his first 2 rounds. His opponent's 88%. And I suppose going with more Neil Robertson's point in this table, I mean, they did the match yesterday with O'Sullivan and Bingham, and both of those players were under 90% of pot success. So maybe he's right, Dennis. Maybe this table is a wee bit tighter than the other one. Either that or they're just not playing well, these players.
They're definitely playing tighter than last year, and it's not a bad thing, I don't think. It's only, as Neil was saying, it's only millimeters, but it can make such a difference. They have a template that fits into the pocket, but there's a slight bit of leeway with them. They're new tables, I think, this year. Same company, Star Tables, but they're a new batch. A long way short with his safety this time, so a tester for Judd Trump. It's the sort of shot that he's got to start knocking in. Steadying himself up for this early opportunity. That's a bit more like it.
Whoa.
Yeah, his long game was much better in the second round. He's at 56% success with long potting in this match, and it's such an important factor in Judd Trump's makeup. That's the end of break.
3.
Because without potting the long balls, he doesn't create as many scoring opportunities, and he doesn't intimidate his opponent as much. But he'll be devastated at this being end of break already after, say, successfully getting that long pot. He needs to start finding something soon, Judd.
Yeah, that last shot he played to get on the red that's near the black spot and didn't quite get enough reverse side on it. He looks a little bit baffled there in his seat. Look where that red's gone. So can he plant one red onto the black? The plant's unmissable if he plays this, and there's a path around the back of the red, so there was going to be a little bit of a stalemate. There won't be now. Unmissable. The black has gone into the middle of the reds.
I'm going deep into my stats here, Dennis. I'm looking at another one. His average shot time, 24 seconds a shot. That's pedestrian for Judd Trump. He's got to pick up the pace. To say, make something happen. He's just failed to impose himself on this match. And that's another wayward cue ball.
5.
I think a more aggressive Judd Trump plays this brown and goes into the middle of the pack here. Plays it more aggressively. Needs something to happen, something to inspire him, really.
Of course, he's up against an opponent. If he decides to go all-out attack, Jack Jones will pick them off, that's for sure. So he's got a bit of a dilemma because this man will knock them in if he gets the chance.
Judd trump 5.
It was just that session last night that went very awkward, and there was long frames that definitely didn't suit Judd. Jack didn't mind them, and making that century in the last frame was a bit special after what had just gone before. All I could do with this being touching. Well, they looked to be touching there, but Rob Spencer, the referee, was right on it. Difficult to judge the pace of the cue ball when they're nearly touching like that. That's why he's come up short of the balk line. Can he see enough of this red to pot it? He can. It's a guide.
Whoa.
So Judd come up short with the safety. And that was well picked out there. So can he get one good positional shot? It's a thinnish blue. He's got to avoid the green. The reds are all covering each other somewhat. The one near the black spot's available. But he could cannon into them here with the right hand side. Playing it with right hand side, and he's tried to cannon into them, and because of the side on the ball he's missed
Jack Jones 1.
the blue. Has he got away with it? Everything might be safe here, or there might be a gap through to the one next to the black. That's another blue off the spot that Jack's missed. That was a bit more difficult than the opening one. Do you know, there could be a gap through here to the one next to the... Can't quite see from that overhead shot. But there you can see that all congested, but the one next to the black goes.
What?
Tell you what, he did well because he played that with his right hand. But it's still awkward.
I'm not sure why he had to play that so hard. Played round the angles for the pink to left corner, that ready potted. Anyway,
4.
it's another colour potted with what looks like no position. Is he on anything? To see if he can get through to the red that's closest to the black spot, but he's not on it.
Judd trump 4. One.
Well, that's definitely more like it. But he shakes his head. He's tremendous long pot. But he's not landed nice on the colour. Blue is possibility, but decided to try and roll up behind the yellow. Oh, and the cue balls run along the slate of the table, I think, which can sometimes happen. That's exactly what's happened there.
Yeah, there's 5 slates underneath that green cloth, and it seemed to just turn on it. Occasionally, you'll see that happen. It's such a skillful job to put a snooker table up and to get it absolutely dead level. There's 5 slates there, and then they sort of fill the cracks in like a plaster of Paris, and then the green cloth goes on. That's a bit unlucky. I mean, he's got a terrific cue ball, and to see a red catch another red and go right over the pocket, very unfortunate. But he's still got to be patient, has Judd. Just look at the reaction. He doesn't know what's happening out there at the moment. Not getting a rub of the green either, but how does he get this white out on to the colour from this position? Won't be easy. He's only going to get one.
Jack Jones 1.
What a shot he's played there, by the way. He had to get a lot of swerve on that. What terrific judgment that was. He had to swerve that so much to get round the blue. But this is a more telling safety. There's a red near the pocket, and with this safety shot, Judd's got to try and cover it. He might have left a gap through to the red. No, no gap.
Whoa.
Well, what sort of angle has he got on the green? Can he take advantage of this fluke here? The brown may cut. It's a very thin one, but he can't get past the green to the blue. The brown's the only possibility of a pot and getting up to the red, so he's just going to tuck it in behind the green.
Judd Trump one.
Not straightforward to land on a red here. The three that are near the pocket, he can come round and have a look at it, but there's none near a cushion, so no wonder he's scratching his head. Easy to hit a red, but he's trying to pick one that he can land on and get it safe. At the route he's looking, he'll go close to the pink. Have to be a bit careful here. In fact, he's hit the pink full on. And is there a red that will pot into the left corner? There's one that might cut back the right of those four. He could cut that. Looking at the angle, but he can cut this in. Just got to be careful with the cue ball.
Whoa.
This is a bit of a chance for Judd. He was in a bit of a hole there when he hit the pink.
5.
He just couldn't see a way of getting on the pink or black there, so another power shot. Might be able to
7.
get onto the black here. No, back up the table
8.
again. How's the flick on the blue? That'll do nicely.
Yeah, beautiful angle on the blue. Stun the cue ball over to the left cushion. A choice of reds, the 2 below the black to right corner. There's 2 available to left corner. Somehow, he's managed to finish on none of them.
30.
That's very, very clumsy from Judd Trump. 4 reds to land on there.
Yeah, that's where he wanted to land, and he would have had a choice of 3 reds, and he just overhit it. He wanted to be in the circle there.
Judd Trump. 30.
Yeah, the previous shot Judd played, I thought he would have come off the side cushion. Then it's pretty much impossible to overhit. Trying to take the cue ball down in a direct line, that made the shot trickier. But he's just not firing. Judd Trump, for whatever reason, very strange. As I say, I expected him to come out and really dominate this final session.
What?
Oh. Don't think he's even on the black. That's very unfortunate.
Amazing where that's finished up. And not easy to hit a colour from here. Not only has he got to hit the colour, he's got to try and get it safe.
Yellow ball, thank you.
Now the thing with this is, he could give quite a lot of penalty points away. He's nominated yellow 1, 2, 3 cushions. What an effort this is. Superb.
Jack Jones 1.
What an escape to judge those angles and hit the yellow full ball. 10 out of 10. Judd's probably knocked the red over both corner pockets there, and he's just struggling a little bit with his rhythm at the moment, Judd. He just can't get into his stride. It it's such a precise game, snooker, and if you're just fractionally
Quiet as you
off,
can, please.
this is not straightforward. The pot should be okay, but over the brown, control the cue ball. We'll settle for this. Now, everything's a bit covered in this left corner, but he's got an angle on the blue to come over and play a little cannon that could free them up. Doesn't need much of a cannon with one over the pocket. Plenty of right-hand side off the cushion. He's played this well. He's played it very well.
6.
But he's still got to get the white as we show you the shot again. He's got to get the white up past those reds to leave the pink. If he can just screw the white back up past the red that's closest to the black, he'd leave the pink on. If it had been just a little bit straighter, it would have made it slightly easier to get on that pink. No, he could still do it.
Cheers. Thank you.
A little bit further would have been better.
So.
He's just running away from the reds now as he pots the pink, but he'll still leave that one that's near the pocket.
Thank you. 30.
Got a slight angle on this red, so he can get the cue ball out of there and back up the table. Obviously needs some sort of angle to get on the next red if he's going to make a clearance to win this frame, and a clearance that would really hurt his opponent. To take a 2-frame advantage, really put that man on your screen, Judd Trump, under real pressure.
14.
He'd like to finish straight on this red. He's got a bit of an angle. So I say if it was landed straight, it means it's just a direct screw back up for the blue, and would make the pot easier. Still should get this, but not as easy to get a nice angle on the colour to get to the yellow.
The colours are off their spots, the yellow, green and brown. So it's a slightly different
20.
clearance. I'm not sure if the green will pass the brown. He's got a bit of angle on the blue here to avoid the yellow and green and just come back off the ball cushion. He's looking at the pink, so he must have an angle to screw back off the pink. Doesn't want to screw back into that middle pocket. So obviously he can screw back and then avoid that with reverse side.
Foul.
That is
Jack Jones,
a
21.
bad error. And
Judd
that
Trump, 6.
should have handed the frame to Judd, but he misjudged that. It was always a possibility, but he shouldn't have screwed into the pocket there.
What a gift for Judd Trump.
Two.
I think Judd indicating that he got a big bounce off the cushion or a heavy contact. Meanwhile, he's not on a straight green. That would have been a formality.
Well, if he's got to play a cannon on the brown, this could go wrong. He could easily push the brown just onto the baulk cushion.
5.
Hit it well, but luckily for Judd, just needs the brown. Be mighty relieved to win this frame, Judd Trump. He's not started this session well at all.
14.
Judd doesn't bother with the black.
Judd Trump.
How important will that end up in the pink be from Jack Jones come the end of the match? It's all square again at 9 each.
I think they're Jack's safety play, an element of his game maybe that doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen nearly every frame of this match, and my experience playing him last year, I definitely would put him, his safety definitely in the top 5 in the world. I can't think of many better safety players than him. He just probably could believe himself a little bit more, and I'm sure we'll see him rise through the rankings, no doubt.
Okay, 9 all. Where's this one going? We just don't know.
Pretty decent break-off shot from Jack there. Interesting what Neil was saying about Jack's safety game from Cumbran. Some of the finest tactical players in the game came from South Wales. The great Ray Reardon, master tactician. Terry Griffiths, brilliant safety player. Mark Williams, up there with the best. Oh, that was a long way away. Where's that red? Going to finish? Is it going to block the path for the other red that was potable? Judd looks away. He can't believe it. That red has come all the way around the table and blocked the path for a pot into the corner. Look at that. It's just blocked that red from potting. He thinks that's very tight. It was very, very tight there.
Yeah, talking about patience, there was no patience there. He just convinced himself out of frustration to go for that red when I don't think it was on. I think he even tried to use a bit of side to bend the cue ball round to create the angle. I think he's simmering in his chair, Judd Trump, at the moment, how this match is going this morning.
7.
Well, we have to leave the live action here on BBC Two, but don't panic. I know you don't want to miss any of these quarterfinals. They are available on the iPlayer red button and on the website as well. And we will be back at 1 o'clock with the latest from this Judd Trump, Jack Jones marathon, and then the 2 other quarterfinals. Ronnie O'Sullivan, Stuart Bingham, Stephen Maguire against David Gilbert. We will see you 1 o'clock. Goodbye.
Eerste fase afgerond. Zwart naar de eigen spot gekregen. Nu toespelen naar een split. Goed genoeg.
26.
Heeft shots. En zwart gewoon aanspeelbaar gebleven op de eigen spot. Een goede bal. Dan kan hij spelen voor frame winst.
$34. 35. $43.
De verrassende kwartfinalist vorig jaar, Jack Jones. En toen helemaal geen bijzonder seizoen gehad daarna, geen doorbraak. Niet verder kunnen borduren, maar hier gewoon, net als vorig jaar, zijn beste spel weten te vinden. Zheng Enda, 10-4, 13-9 tegen Xi Jiahui. Nu soepel aan het scoren voor de 10-9 voorsprong tegen Trump. Hij is er nog niet, maar 50-0 op voorsprong. En positioneel nog geen stap verkeerd gezet.
51. $58. 59.
Ja, hij heeft eerst een rode.
66.
Daarna nog 1 kleur nodig. Als deze roze gaat, kan hij een stukje terug vanaf rood. Anders verder terug naar blauw of door voor zwart. Frameball, deze blauwe. Hij heeft al 2 blauwe gemist in deze sessie. Ja, dus
72.
beste break van deze sessie.
73.
Laat daarmee ook zien dat die scoring
79.
goed zit vandaag.
80.
Jack Jones die op een 10-9 voorsprong komt. Aan niks is te zien dat hij de druk voelt om de halve finale te halen. De one-table setup. Onbekend terrein voor hem. Een 87 break. Soepel. Goede positie. Goede cue controle. En gaat zo voor de tweede keer vandaag aan de leiding. Laatste frame voor het mid-session interval. Potsucces 82%. Judd Trump in de problemen. Maar Jack Jones met zijn 80 break net zich steeds beter voelt. 95% safety succes. Hele goede stats van Jack Jones. Het venijn zit hem in de staart natuurlijk. Trump en O'Sullivan hebben dit seizoen gegrosseerd in toernooioverwinningen. Hoogste break 22, Judd Trump. 86 punten totaal gemaakt. Code oranje. Of is het al rood? Pot is beschikbaar. Ver naast. Trump kan de bovenste rode kruisen. Wit naar de bovenkant drukken.
Thank you, King. I love it. Very much.
Goeie. Kan de middenpocket rechts aanvallen. Ja, code rood. Ik zei eerder, is het code oranje of code rood bij Trump? Maar 1 frame op achterstand, maar voelt zich echt niet goed.
One.
Deze man wel. 70 break gemaakt net. Goed tempo.
Eight. Nine. Seven.
Als hij gezicht heeft op de rode rechtsonder, dan naar de ball colors. Naar boven toe. Maar kan erbij.
17.
Zo mooi zijn de klos. Tegen de linkerkant van de linker van die twee. De linkerrode van die twee. Boven zwart. Zo dacht ik, maar dan zonder trek. Nu zat er nog trek op de bal, waardoor de witte
24.
ja, vastgezet wordt. Als hij was doorgeschoten, dan had hij gegarandeerde positie gehad op die rode in het midden.
Jack Jones 24.
Ja, pak maar net goed uit. Die rode die niet tegen de kaak komt en dichter bij de pocket blijft. Wit die tussen blauw en groen doorglipt. Knap. Maar net niet.
Cheers, John. Thank you.
Goeie, kijk. Met de bal. Dit heeft er nodig. Blijkbaar niet te kruisen, die linkerrode. Kijk naar het. Hij keek in ieder geval, ja, naar het dikker aanspelen. Wit naar de onderste korte band. Goeie safety van Trump betaalt zich uit. Een kans, maar weinig marge voor positie op zwart. Harris. Harris. De scoringspositie waar Trump zo op heeft gewacht, zo hard naartoe heeft gewerkt. Positie op roze automatisch.
Nee.
En dan van roze naar de rode automatisch. Favoriet voor de 10-10 nu, Judd Trump. Oh!
Judd Trump 9.
Direct al de mist in. Zo, wat een misser van Trump. Recht op roze. Nog een grotere misser dan 20 minuten geleden de roze. En zo blijft zijn hoogste break op 22. Zo zakt zijn potsucces misschien wel tot onder de 80%.
One.
Nu verandert het ook voor Jack Jones. Hij is nu favoriet voor winst in de wedstrijd. Favoriet. Dan verandert er iets in je hoofd. Dan gaat het van, oké, doe je best, druk zetten, win je safety battles, pak je kansen. Naar misschien wel de gedachte van, hij zit er doorheen. Ik heb hem.
Nou.
Doorstunnen naar blauw.
14. $50.
Ja, en is het wanhoop in Trumps hoofd of een beetje power? Kan ook. Dat zo een misser de impuls blijkt die hij nodig
20.
heeft. Terug naar blauw.
21.
De eerste frame van de dag op de andere tafel werd gewonnen door Higgins. Van 5-3 naar 5-4. Maar daarna 6-4 voor Wilson en bezig 7-4 te maken. Bezig met een 50 plus break.
27.
Het laatste frame voor het mid-session interval. Ik denk dat ze allebei blij zijn. Jack Jones en Trump. Dat ze even kunnen contempleren.
34. $35. $42.
Jack Jones straalt rust uit.
42.
Alsof dit niet het moment in zijn carrière is. 2 frames verwijderd van een plek in de halve finale. De one-table setup in de Crucible. Zo'n beetje de Olympus.
48.
Lekker hoor.
55.
De rest van het seizoen. Een journeyman. Staat hier te schitteren.
56.
Het zal ook een inspiratie zijn voor collega's die een beetje zichzelf op hetzelfde niveau wanen.
61. Jack Jones, 61.
Mooier.
And the threat.
Klinische 61 break. 1 voor de kill. Jack Jones, de Welshman. 11-9 op voorsprong. Nog 2 nodig voor een plek in de halve finale. Judd Trump, zijn tegenstander, in grote problemen.
Our table, no more intervals. So a big test ahead for both players. Jack Jones is in front.
21st frame.
But this is the biggest session of his
Jack
snooker
Jones
life. It was 8-all when they resumed. Jack Jones, it's 11-9 up after the final interval. He needs 2 to reach the semi-finals of the World Championship. Judd Trump needs improvements in all areas. He needs to use his experience and try and find something. We'll find out, I guess, shortly if the interval has made any difference at all.
Yeah, he's got to cut out those silly little shots that he's been doing, Judd Trump, and not leave any easy chances and try and make his opponent earn them. On the other hand, Jack Jones needs to stay as positive as he has been all through this match. Doesn't want to go into any kind of shell. Stay positive. And the semi-final is looming. And that's a good safety, good speed. There is a red on, but it's not worth taking on with no guarantee of being on a colour. Got to try and keep Judd Trump under pressure, not leave him anything easy. Well, that was the first poor safety from Jack Jones, but he hasn't left anything except an easier safety shot. He's looking at a possible plant there, but can he see it?
Yeah, it's a test for both. Obviously, Trump trying to get back into this and get himself out of jail, and Jack Jones, as I say, biggest moments of his career coming up here.
Well, if this is a plant to the corner, Judd Trump's just refused it. He saw the top one, but the one below it, he didn't give consideration to.
One.
And he had to swerve round the blue slightly to get that. Lots of check on the cue ball, which killed it. No, in with a chance, Jack.
Yeah, can he keep his composure? He's made a couple of nice breaks, actually, in this session, 87 and 61 in the last 2 frames. Going to the interval on the other side, so there'll be a bit of noise there.
was a strange shot to play. I'm not sure what he was playing for, actually. Maybe the one on the black cushion. But it looked like he could have just screwed back a foot or so and been on a red to the left corner. Now, can he afford to take this red on play for the pink and not leave anything? Where's it going to finish?
Jack Jones.
Not good for Jack Jones. And he's getting plenty of support here, Trump. Black's tied up. It's time to fight. Doesn't always come easy, this game. Oh, he was bang on the pink, and then the red came down and knocked the cue ball out of the way. Look at that, nicely on the pink. And at this stage of the match, these browns are very tough indeed. I don't think he's on anything. Oh, he may be on a red to the left corner, if you can see enough of it. And there's another possible plate there.
Just trump 6.
Well, he could have got better position. Jack's on a red, but it's difficult to play it and get up to the blue.
Well, yeah, but the most important thing is he's missed another ball he should have potted. And that is a bad sign after the interval. You know, we're saying the one thing that could rescue him is that 15 minutes, but on that basis, it's made no difference. Jack Jones will be delighted he's missed the yellow and has some sort of chance.
And he's played that very well. Nicely onto the blue.
Well, if he wasn't before, he's surely sensing a big opportunity here to pull off the win of his life. And he's had some great wins at the Crucible already, of course. He's beaten Ali Carter and Neil Robertson last year. He's beaten Zhang Anda, one of the players of this season, and Si Jiawei, who got to the semis here last year.
Seven.
Yeah, not sure about those two reds, whether that lower one will go to the left corner. It looks like it will from here. He could decide to play the cannon into the reds. Didn't want to catch them first. And that's put him out of ideal position.
12.
Played to miss those two reds, bounced off the cushion. Or hit the other ones nearer the cushion. But now he's left with, well, should he take this red on? There's no guarantee of a colour. It's a big risk. Can't recommend that. Has he got away with it? I think he has, you know.
Jones 12.
I think he's got away with that.
Well, how he's not left a straightforward red from that. I mean, these are the things that certainly help.
I don't know what Trump's thinking, but I don't think we could print it.
I guess, I mean, it's not easy, but I guess the and gone 12-9 in front.
Well, he's thinking about the thin cut. And if he takes it on, he'd have to get it because it's going to be over the pocket if he misses it.
Well, he needs all the long stuff here. Big shot again, this. Could have had something much easier. It's a thin one. He's a long way from the cue ball. In it goes.
Yeah, well played. And on the yellow. So he gets a chance.
I just think if he hadn't got on the yellow there, then I think even Trump might have fancied just giving the table a whack. But he's in. He's already missed the yellow, of course, in this frame, but he's back in. Not a lot of damage was done by Jack Jones in terms of scoring.
He's missed it.
Wow. What is happening?
Judd Trump 1.
Well, Jack Jones must know that he's got Trump. All he has to do now is pop balls.
Well, we've seen Judd Trump, haven't we? Not just this season, but you know, all through his career, pop the most unbelievable balls, play the most unbelievable shots. But today, he just cannot get anything going.
Well, it's amazing what pressure does, isn't it, David? Really. But I've never seen Trump miss so many easy balls.
And also, you know, the reaction from the crowd, the shock was palpable, wasn't it? He's there for the taking now. Jack Jones has surely got to feel that.
6. 7.
You just over hit it. The blue is possible, but it's the next red that he's concerned about. The pink is full of pressure. He's standing up to it though. Excellent shot.
$30. $14.
So he's had 2 chances, he's missed 2 yellows. Second one beggared belief. And Jack Jones again just picking up the pieces.
20. $21.
So, a couple of reds still that are fairly easy. $39 the lead with the pink. And just 2 easy reds would leave Judd Trump needing snookers.
$27.
It just needs to have a little count up. 38 the lead. 45 with the pink.
28.
Another red and a pink, or blue. Doesn't want to be dead.
34. $35.
So this pink, and Trump's going to need snookers. It's going to be 12-9. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh,
Jack Jones 35.
But hasn't left anything on. Nothing easy anyway.
yeah, I mean, there's lots of reasons he could have missed that. I will say this, the other matches at the interval, there are people coming back in. So there might have been in his eye line, but there's a multitude of other reasons as well. He could have missed that. Well, Trump's giving him another chance here.
Yeah, nothing going right for Trump. He's not helping himself, though. Missing the easy balls that he's missed.
And once again, this is frame ball for 12-9. And it's not there. There was no one in his eye line there. He just missed it.
He's pushed the pink safe. The black's fairly safe. Things just
possible, please.
rolling for him. He can afford to take the blue, but will he take the black? He's got to try and get on that black if he can, and that looks a little straighter than he wanted. Can afford to take one more blue.
Seven.
But he could do with playing the black, and he couldn't have played that any better, could he?
Must pot it. Otherwise he needs snookers.
.32 the difference.
14.
Well, the frame could easily have been over a couple of
That's on
times. Jack
40.
Jones twice missed frame ball. Judd Trump clinging on. We've seen matches turn in unexpected moments, in unexpected ways down the years. Could this be another one? He looked finished, basically, after missing that yellow. Maybe not.
Yeah, snookered. But he's got the advantage of the pink being safe. For now.
Thank you. Great party. Very much.
Can he be tempted? Well, that makes things very awkward for Trump. This is close. No. If Trump does get a chance at the red and he could play the snooker, that would take some getting out of, wouldn't it?
Trailseeker. Spanning en sensatie. Kan vanaf de lange band er tegenaan als hij het vertrouwen heeft dat hij hem goed raakt met meer snelheid. Of ook gewoon priegelen met z'n tweetjes. Kans voor Jack Jones. Ja, en daarmee valt het doek voor Judd Trump. Kan nog op snoekers jagen, maar het is de vraag wat Jack Jones hier weet te knutselen met de groene. ...27 op tafel. 33 de voorsprong.
Yeah, okay. Frame conceded. Frame Jack Jones.
Judd Trump bromt vanuit zijn stoel dat het wel goed is. Laat maar. 12-9 de voorsprong Jack Jones. De andere tafel 8-4 de voorsprong voor Kyron Wilson. We hebben daar de tijd voor. Als Jack Jones dit hier snel voor elkaar krijgt. Dan gaat hij naar de one table setup, one step beyond, 1 stap verder. Dan vorig jaar toen hij verrassend de kwartfinale haalde.
Thank you. The 20. Judd Trump to break. Judd Trump 4.
Een open kans voor Trump.
One. Six. 7. $14. 15.
Nog 2 shots en dan heeft hij zijn hoogste break van de sessie.
20.
22 tot nu toe.
Yeah. Judd Trump 21.
Ja, break 21. Dan blijft 22 de hoogste break van de sessie voor Trump. Murphy's Law. Ongelooflijk, hè? Wat een bijzonder fenomeen dit WK toch is. De eerste paar dagen, Trump speelde fris, scherp, gretig, oogde ontspannen en zelfverzekerd in de interviews. Het zag er echt goed uit. Misschien dat hij in de eerste 2 sessies te veel kansen, eigenlijk de kansen heeft gemist om los te komen van Jack Jones. Die daardoor heeft kunnen groeien. Matchkans dit.
Eight. Nine. 16. Seventeen.
Probleem opgelost. Bal voor bal. Niet denken aan de halve finale.
Twenty-four.
Mooi. Sterk hoor.
25.
Halve finale is tegen de winnaar van Bingham of O'Sullivan. Ik zou het ook prachtig vinden als O'Sullivan 8e wereldtitel wint. Nog meer geschiedenis schrijft. Stel je voor dat O'Sullivan verliest van Stuart Bingham. En dat ze in de halve finale Jack Jones, Bingham, Gilbert en Karen Wilson hebben. Nou, Bingham dan. Voormalig winnaar, maar dat is ook al wel even geleden. Zou het wel interessant maken. Jack Jones gaat goed. Speelt een hele sterke sessie en nog geen tekenen van zenuwen.
Forty.
Right, if possible, please.
47.
Iets kort op blauw. Wordt een langere rode. Derde 50 plus de break van deze sessie. Hoogste break van Trump, 22.
Thank you, 314. Van Higgins.
34 de voorsprong. ...41 met zwart. Eén rode. Zwart. Dan heeft hij het gedaan, Jack Jones. En hoe? Nooit over zijn schouder omgekeken. Waar blijft Trump?
62.
Matchball. Knap hoor.
69.
Verrassende kwartfinale vorig jaar. Dit seizoen geen doorbraak eroverheen. Beste resultaat, een keer laatste 32, een keer laatste 16. En dan hier zo uitpakken. 10-4 tegen Zengenda, 13-9 tegen Sijawi. Nu 13-9 tegen Trump in de kwartfinale voor een plek in de halve. De eerste halve finalist.
$79. 81. $84. 88. 93. 99.
Wat laag eindigen. Het zou mooi zijn als hij uit kan met de century. Al is een 99 break ook prima. Ja, een 106 clearance. Jack Jones wint er 4 op rij. Wat een strakke finisher. De Welshman, de eerste halve finalist in de Crucible in 2024. En afdruipend Judd Trump, een van de topfavorieten. Niet in de halve finale tegen O'Sullivan dus. O'Sullivan die overigens ook nog zijn handen vol gaat hebben aan Stuart Bingham.